What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bullshit, where we tell it like it is and not the way it wants to be told. This is Zarreal. Sorry for the lag spikes. I'm working with a new, video recording program, so it's gonna take me a minute so I can get it, like adjusted to it, so I can work out all the quirks. But yeah, this is gonna be like the first official bullshit video that I had since I don't remember when the last time I did it, but in between work and all of that, and school, and working some other channels. And if you can hear the background noise, I'm sorry. Yeah, my nephew was crying, but yeah, yeah, it's been a minute since I've done one of these. Mainly because I haven't really seen anything out there that really caught my attention to where I should talk about it, and this is one of those things. So without further ado, let me just try to set the tone as to what this video is about. Well, this was at some McDonald's somewhere, obviously. And this woman, I'm assuming that she was having some problems with something. Maybe it was an order, maybe it was something. But had, she had gotten into an argument with, I'm guessing, somebody from behind the counter that was working the cash register, and the manager came out, which is where the video starts off. Now she's at the and like the far left. Yeah, they're at the far left of the screen, and she's arguing with the manager for some reason. And then, like I said, like the video starts off with her going at the manager, and she's telling the manager, hit me, like she's trying to urge her to like fight her. She's trying to urge the manager to fight her. And so when she stops, with the back and forth with the manager, she goes right back to the checkout counter where I'm assuming that the guy who she was arguing with at first is, and they get into a back and forth, and then she swings on him first, hits him, and then she hops over the counter and goes around by him, and another girl goes around the counter. And if anybody has been to a McDonald's, I'm not sure if you guys have that same build like we have here, and like what I'm assuming that they have in there. It's like this side door where the counter is, and it's like this side door, and you can walk through that side door and you can get behind the counter. And that's what I'm assuming that this other girl did when she walked around. She went through that side door and she got behind, and the other girl that was doing all the arguing, she jumped over the counter, and they both went after the dude. Now I'm gonna start talking here, and I'm gonna play the video, and you can see what happened from here, and then I'm gonna jump back in after it's done. So as you can see, again, apologize for the lag spike, for the sound spikes, but yeah, I'm pretty sure like you couldn't hear that well. So of course I'm gonna have the video in the description so you can listen to it. But yeah. Oh, and another thing before I uh, continue on, this video is on Facebook, so I don't know how it is to view something if you don't have a Facebook. Last I remember, if you don't have a Facebook, then you couldn't view anything on it. So maybe that's still the case, maybe it's not, I don't know. But, you know, just to be safe, you might need a Facebook page in order to view this video. But, okay, moving on back to the video though. But, yeah, as you've seen, she went back to the dude who I'm assuming she was arguing with to begin with. Um, and she, calling him a pussy. She was calling the manager a pussy, and they had like some back and forth words. He probably said something, and what I'm saying, she swung at him first. You can clearly see she swung at him first. Um, and from that point on, he was swinging back at her, and the other girl that was with her, I'm assuming, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a girlfriend, maybe it's a cousin, maybe it's or some type of acquaintance of hers, or whatever the case may be. But she went around, and they were gonna jump the dude. Now here's the thing: in environments like this, in restaurants and such, the customer has no right to jump over the counter. It's understandable, say, if one of the employees had stolen some personal property of theirs, and you know they decided to go retrieve it, because that's your personal property. That would be more understandable if that happened. Obviously, this wasn't the case. um Maybe they got an order wrong, or something happened, you know but she jumped over the counter, and her friend, or that person that was with her, she went around that side door to go behind the counter, and they started attacking the dude. It was they were going to jump him. It was 2-on-1. Now this is an employment of that restaurant. A customer has no access to that area. They have no right to go back there by any reason. You know what I'm saying? They have absolutely no right to go back there. So when they did that, they had already broke that rule. So when you go back there with the intentions of harming an employee, they have a right to defend themselves, especially when it's more than one of you, regardless of what you may think because of the gender or otherwise. So he picked up some type of steel bar or some type of steel wire or something, and he whipped their ass with it, and he had every right to, regardless of what you may think. You may think I'm sexist for saying that, but listen, you're trying to jump a person. It's 2-on-1, regardless. You have the advantage because you're with this other person. He has a right to defend himself. You have no right to jump over that counter and attack that employee for regardless. So when this happened, he attacked them. He beat their ass with that steel bar that he had in his hand. And he was even trying to tell them to stay down. Now, as far as that white lady that was screaming to her, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like she was finna, what I'm saying? She was acting like she just discovered that she had alopecia or something. She like she was losing all her hair, and her hair was falling out, and she was in the bathroom, and she just started screaming like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going bald. My husband will never love me again. Oh, I'm not getting no dick tonight. Woman, shut up. You talking about, oh my God, somebody call the cops. No, the dude was telling her to stay down, and you came behind here, you started whatever, and you know what I'm saying, you took the first punch or the first swing, and I'm whipping your ass. Don't get up, stay down. And they're like, oh my God, call the cops. And, like the other employees had tried to stop him, but they should have tried to get the hell up out of there, after obviously this dude wasn't going to stop beating him. He had a right to defend himself, with a weapon, regardless of what you think, because obviously, it's a bunch of stuff back there. Who knows, like who's to say that they wouldn't have tried to pick up something and tried to attack him with it, And I think like the little short fat girl, she had tried to grab something and like try to throw it back there or something. Maybe that's what I seen her doing, or maybe she was trying to like reach over or something. But he just started whipping him, and he even told that other girl, the one that went through the side door, to stay down, and she didn't do that, obviously. But in all honesty, as far as like the employee who was whipping him with the steel bar, I can't see no other way for him to handle this. Like seriously, I mean, I don't know what started it, but when it got to that point, they those two attacked him in an offensive manner. They approached him in an offensive manner, I should say, and dude had to defend himself. So that is what it is. I'm not mad at the dude for doing what he did. They should have just left whatever the situation was, and it wouldn't have gotten that bad. They jumped over the counter. Customers have no general access to that area, so they had no reason going back there. They willingly went back there of their own power, which they don't have authorization to do. So he had a right to defend himself when they approached him in that manner once they crossed that counter. You jumping over a counter to attack this dude, what you expect him to do? And then you got your friend coming the other way. Well, your friend got a purse. We don't know what's inside that purse. Probably had a gun on her. You know what I'm saying? Probably had, what I'm saying? Like a razor or something. You don't know. But whatever the case may be, they got their ass whipped. And this was a funny ass video to say the least. So anybody who's trying to defend those two girls, or should I say those two females, those two women, for doing what they did to this dude, going in there calling employees pussy, or, for whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? They should have just left the restaurant, because the ball was completely in their hands. Obviously, the employee didn't attack them. They attacked the employee first, so there you go. Um, it's 2012, enough with that. Oh, because they women, we shouldn't do this. No. How many times have we had a situation where a woman has tried to step into a man's shoes and think just because of that double standard they were safe? Women, you have to realize you don't approach a man in no offensive manner like that, regardless, and then you and your friend or whatever decide that you want to jump him. That dude got a right to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the matter. And in this case, he had every right to do what he did, regardless of what you think. You don't jump behind a counter and attack an employee like that. So, I'm pretty sure that he will get in trouble. I doubt they'll fire him once they see this video. If they see this video, which I'm pretty sure they will, videos go viral as hell. But I don't know, like they might fire him just cause. But whatever the case may be, man. But yeah, like I said, the video is going to be in the description. When I play the video, I'm pretty sure you didn't hear it that well, but of course you will be hearing from me again, sooner than later. Once I get all my priorities, work, school, and everything out the way. I'm off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Sometimes they call me in Monday to work for somebody that decides that they didn't want to work. Hey, extra money for me. I ain't mad. But yeah. For those of you that's wondering where I'm working, I work at a restaurant called Logan's Roadhouse. I'm a grill master there. That's right. I will flip your burgers on that grill, your chicken, your steaks, filet mignon, bacon wrap filet mignon. Holla at me. I'm the man for that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I miss you guys. I wish I had more time to do these videos, but of course, I should get put on hold when reality strikes. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hey, and as long as there's bullshit going on in this world, I'm gonna have shit to talk about. And if this ain't bullshit, I don't know what is. So y'all take it easy. Talk to you guys again. Peace.